So Carlos. Sharp in the ball here. Saved off. And that's it! Euphoria, utopia, and so it's down to business here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards.
Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because...
It's Bale! Oh, it's hit the post! Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Seedorf on a serious charge here, and he's definitely onside. Takes a shot, and he hits the net. 2-0, and in next to no time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corinthians have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. And he's forced to go back. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. He's having a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Timber. And here's Bale. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Messi. That's good defending, very good defending. Plays it through. Good ball over the top. And this is Bale. And he's managed to get free. And he's been shifted off it. Seedorf. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's made its way to him. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Carlos. And it's Nedved. That is good progress on the left. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. Schneider. That's a little off target. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Corinthians looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. Plays a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Corinthians find a position of real strength now. Cannavaro. Schneider. Kvaratskhelia. Closing in on... And the shot!
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And it's Bale. Bale. And this is Bale. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Corinthians marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break.
Substituição.
The second period is underway. Bergomi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Palmeiras appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Knocks it into space. It's come to nothing. Timber.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to pass it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos, Kvaratskhelia, getting up there! Seedorf. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Distributed tidily. It's a goal kick. Messi. And it's Bergomi. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Nedved. And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Conte. To Bergomi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Pelé.
Might want to be careful there.
Bergomi. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Aubameyang. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's having a go! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
substituição no time do Corinthians.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Camisa 30, camisa 10, camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 44, camisa 19, camisa 7, camisa 99. Substituição
Corinthians
em
have
andamento.
a free kick. It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Davids. Looking for the far post. Nice interception, well timed. And he thumps it clear. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And they're back on the ball again. Timber. Bale. Bale cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he's managed to get rid. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Bale. And he's let fly! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale is up.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Corinthians really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit.